My name's John Vernon. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for DroneUp. Our work with Elsight has largely been centered around kind of super reliable connectivity to kind of help drive and ensure that we have command and control links of our drones.
I'm Will Stavanja. I'm the Director of Product here at DroneUp. For the last 2 years, we've worked very close with each other from initial deployments here in the Virginia Beach area, as well as our original Arkansas deployment to now we're in 7 different states in the United States.
We went out and we did a lot of research. We assessed a lot of potential opportunities. We knew we needed to be able to kind of manage connectivity scenarios that were, behind trees and without having to put 5 drones in the air and run relays and manage the cost. At the end of the day, the cost and opportunity to increase reliability both kind of just aligned, right? The ability to take existing carrier networks and not simply rely on 1 or 2, but to bond multiples of them together and create a highly reliable platform was the most cost-effective solution that we could do. Elsight's been really great, not only about helping us kind of understand that and work with some of the mobile network operators to then optimize around that, but also even in the assessment process. One of the more recent projects was actually taking the data that we're getting off of those drones and being able to funnel it back into the mobile network operators for additional analysis so they can figure out quality, coverage areas, etc.
Elsight, it's somewhat at the core of everything, right? Because we have to have an element of communication. And so as we bring in other pieces of software or other applications, it is important, number one, that they work on their own and that they show a level of reliability. But then that reliability that has to translate through the communication process. And that is where Elsight comes in.
The RF recording option was huge for us because it gave us the opportunity to not have to have separate inspection and surveillance equipment to kind of figure out what exactly we would be dealing with, but we can actually go out with the same equipment that we're going to actually be flying with and actually capture what that environment's going to look like, provide that information back both to Elsight for analysis, but also to the mobile network operators. Elsight has been a strategic and direct partner throughout all of our kind of deployment exercises, even to the point of helping us kind of in the network design in the early days. I think now we're both kind of contributing to each other as we're pushing for higher degrees of scale and optimization. And Elsight's been really responsive in terms of not only enabling us, but providing quality feedback and also testing. The biggest problem that the Halo solved was that we had a cost-effective solution for reliable connectivity. The Halo drives all of our connectivity for all of the ways in which we engage with the drone. By and large, it just works. Once it's connected and things are working, we don't have to worry about whether or not we have connection. Without that, we'd have to have 5, 6, 8 layers of additional contingencies in place. I would describe the Halo as reliable, consistent connectivity that everybody should want. Or maybe I would describe Halo as 4 SIMs of pure ability to be ignorant about my connection.
If you're looking for growth and scalability of the product, those 2 specific reasons are just enough to really proceed forward and use the Halo product.
The game changer feature of the Halo is that it's not only providing me reliable connectivity, but secure connectivity. Even though it's operating with kind of public carrier network connections, the fact that it's bonded together, sequenced appropriately, reliable, but also secure means that I can operate my drones without having to have any type of public connectivity. At the end of the day, partner with Elsight early, bring them into the equation, make sure that they know what you're trying to accomplish, and they will help you achieve it.